Right. Okay. Are we going? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another live watch along. Today we've got Crystal Palace versus Manchester United. Away from home, Crystal Palace in good form, beaten West Ham, beaten Newcastle. Probably going to win today, unfortunately. Yeah, my prediction early on, first person to ask me that, my prediction early on, I think Crystal Palace are going to win. Unfortunately. I think they're going to win. Like, look at our defence. Johnny Evans and Casemiro, and, you know, it doesn't fill you with confidence. I'm being deadly serious, and I think we're going to lose 4-1. Thank you for the follow, Kyle. How do you feel about Bruno and Maguire being injured? I mean, both are really important. Maguire was our only sort of senior centre-back. Okay. Johnny Evans has come back in, and Casemiro's not a centre-back, but somebody that... I mean, Johnny Evans hasn't done bad for us this season, but, you know, having Maguire injured... That he came in and he did all right. He did well when he came in, Maguire. So just to have another injury, not the best. Thank you, Edward, for the follow as well. Yeah, not the best at all. Get your score predictions in. How do you think Casemiro and Johnny Evans are going to do at the back? How do you feel about Mason Mount starting in that Bruno position? That's going to be interesting. You know, until the rest of the season, obviously the FA Cup match is the most important game that we got in the remainder of our season. You know, it still is relatively important, because if we don't win that FA Cup match, we want to be in the Europa League. You know, we don't have to rely on the FA Cup match to win that in order to get Europa League football. So we're currently 2 points behind Newcastle. This game's very important. We win here today and we go up 2 places in the table. So it's a big swinger. It's a big swinger. So it is important. And obviously, we've got a good opportunity. I mean, Spurs are on 4 straight losses. So we've got a really good chance of finishing 5th if we get a win here today. It puts us on 57 points. We're only 3 points behind Spurs, and they've had 4 straight losses. They've got Burnley, who are in a relegation battle next up. You know, 5th is very, very possible. So this is very important. It's just whether or not we can actually get the bloody players up for it, or whether they're just looking ahead to that to the final of the FA Cup. But yeah, get your what am I smoking? Why? What have I said that's contentious? I don't think anything. Tim, how are we doing? Mount hasn't been setting the world on fire this season. He's been injured, to be fair. 3-0 is my prediction. So no gliomas Dex. What's that? What are you chatting there? Welcome on in, boys. Welcome. United best aim is 6th, not 5th. Why not? Why not? Why is there aim for 6th, not 5th? When we go 3 points behind Spurs with a win today, with 3 games remaining. Granted, they've got a better goal difference, so you can basically say it's basically like saying 4 points, because if we're level on points, then they'll be ahead of us. But they've got 4 straight losses on the bounce. I don't think it's so incredibly stupid to target 5th. It's absolutely not. Spurs are on an awful run. If it's not United that get 5th, it could easily be Newcastle. you know, and they've got Man City to come. You know, they've got Burnley are in a relegation battle, Man City, who are obviously going for the title, and then Sheffield United that you would expect them to win on the in the end of the season. Let's be honest, if we win our remaining matches, which we've got Arsenal ourselves, so that's going to be difficult. But in terms of not even being able to aim for that, of course that's what Ten Hag is going to be doing. He's going to be aiming for 5th. If we want to get, yeah, but I mean, in terms of a perspective for aiming for the team, you've got to aim for 5th. We have to win. We do. It could be a hard watch tonight. You know, yeah, they are in great form. We got obviously a shambles of a defense. The first time these two have played between each other, I think this is like the 31st different combination at the back, which isn't the best. Our lineup is absolutely dead as well. Sorry, our sub bench: Amrabat, Harry Amas, Collier, Ahmad, Jackson, Ogunai, and Wheatley. It's like all young lads, apart from Amrabat, who, you know, bloody put the under 3s on instead of him. But yeah, apart from that, we might have to put Bayendir up front. Without the problems, Rashford and Bruno, I expect a 5-0 win. Do I agree? The problems, Rashford and Bruno. So, Rashford and Bruno, do they mean with them playing? Is that why we've conceded more shots than Sheffield United in 2024? Are they the reason for that? Or is it because our defence have been absolutely shambolic? If you have a look, our biggest problem this season has been conceding goals, shots conceded, just switching off at defence. That's been our problem. You know, our biggest problem. We had a spell that we couldn't score either. And we're still not scoring a massive amount of goals. But still, to say that is our biggest problem, I don't know. Do I remember you? Yes, Robbie. Yo, bruv. Yeah, you're the guy that always comes in with bruv, which we love to see. 3-0. Mount hasn't been... Yeah, I read that, yeah. Yeah. How have you been, Deck? I'm going 3-1 loss for United tonight. That back line's ridiculous. My granny could have a better back line. Yeah, I agree with that. It is worrying. Troubling times for that back line. Troubling times. Onana hasn't set the world alight either. But what I am interested in is to see what kind of football we can play with 3 players in that midfield that can keep hold of that ball, keep things ticking. You know, they're not going to lose it very easily. You got Mount, who's solid on the ball. Ericsson, who's, you know, solid, very, very rarely loses the ball. And Mainu as well, really good on the ball, you know, rarely loses it. You know why, though? Yeah, because I said it once. I think you must have been in the stream at the same time. And then I was like, why did I say that? I've never said that in my life. Do you think we're going to get Europe? Well, yes, I think we're going to get Europe, but, you know, if that's sounding like this, da-da-da-da-da, or whatever the Conference League one is. I think we're more likely, obviously, to get Conference League, but we could always win the FA Cup and get Europa League, obviously, which is obviously unlikely as well. But yeah. I think in the league, we're more likely to finish outside of the Europa League, let's be honest. At least I'm not Spurs right now. Yeah, that's true. 4 straight losses. You know, they like I say, they might not finish 5th, Spurs. Hello, you're going to school today? Yes, Cure Trinity. How are we doing? It is public holiday, so I haven't been to work today. I haven't been to work. All I've done is I played golf earlier. I had a barbie. I had some chicken. I had some lamb. I had some pork. The works on the barbie. Scenes you love to see. So that is the perfect Monday, isn't it? You got a bad feeling about today's game? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to expect. You know, the thing is, I always come into these games where it's something a little bit different. You know, Mount is first starting quite a while. You know, that midfield three, I'm interested to see how that performs, that midfield three. Like, the defence I'm not looking forward to be honest. But there's certain aspects where, you know somebody on the bench, there's going to be a young lad that's going to get some game time. You know, whether it's, what's his bloody name? Ethan Wheatley. Whether Ethan Wheatley comes on, you know, there's certain stuff, even though we're playing absolutely shite, probably we'll kick off first 5 minutes, all that optimism's going to go out the window. But whenever I look at a Manchester United starting lineup, even the one like today where there's lots of injuries, I find not necessarily hope, but I find excitement from somewhere. I don't know how I can keep doing it to myself. But until like 5 minutes, 10 minutes after kickoff, where I was like, right, okay, yeah. That is the realisation of it, yeah. It hits me. But I do find excitement, you know, excited to see that front three. Front three. Excited to see that midfield three. I mean, Bruno will be a big miss, but it's going to be interesting to see. Do we keep the ball better? Do we dominate possession with that midfield three? You know, they can keep the ball better. Substitutes. A young lad's gonna have to come on. Maybe he can make a name for himself. Who do you think is our player of the season is? Bloody hell, that's a good question, that, Stratty. Who do you think is a player of the season? I want to see in the chat. Got £50 on Palace winning. Both teams to score. Both teams to score, Palace to win is not a bad bet, to be fair. United's player of the season. Wow. Let's have a look. You can go through the team and you can have a look at the only players. There's only a few candidates that have actually been present throughout the entire season. And that is Onana, Delo, none of the centre-backs. Kobbie Mainoo came into it a little bit late because he was injured, but I would still put him as a candidate because, you know, young lad coming into the starting lineup, once he's come in, he hasn't come out. That's something special. So he has to be a candidate. Bruno, obviously, played the majority of the games. Was Garnacho at the start of the season? At the start of the season, we played Rashford and Anthony. Like, Garnacho wasn't even in at the start of the season, but I don't think he even deserves to be player of the season anyway. Rashford obviously is not in with a shout. Højlund, yes, although he has been injured, but also he's not deserving of it. Anthony obviously not. So realistically, it's Kobbie Mainoo or Delo. They're your two options. Kobbie Mainoo or Delo for Manchester United's player of the season. That's the only two. Onana, no. I mean, yeah. Jurgen's cracking up. Bloody hell. Mixed sauce? No, it's not mixed sauce. Please, Jesus Christ. I mean, I know we're playing bad, but please. I know he's got some important goals for us, but it's not mixed sauce, is it? Let's be honest. Thoughts on Thursday nights last season? Sorry. You were playing... Hold on, let me just check that icon, because I think it's Trent. It is. Thought a Liverpool fan trying to banter us about Thursday nights. My guy. What have you been doing this season? You know, I've seen bloody Paddy Murphy and Jonathan Morley saying, oh yeah, okay, yeah, the Europa League shit, but the finals in Dublin this season, oh, it's written in the stars. Absolutely dog shit. 3-0 at Anfield. Battered. I mean, and now you're trying to banter us about Thursday nights. Behave yourself. Man City fan, thank you for the follow. You can only sign one player as a Man United manager. Who am I signing? One player. I really think we need a sort of a Casemiro-like player in there. Maybe, I mean, to be honest, I know this isn't Casemiro-like, but I really think Declan Rice would have been great. Like, good, very good defensively. I know he's playing it a little bit more attacking with Arsenal at the minute, but Declan Rice would have been great. Midfield three, Declan Rice, Bruno. Because with our midfield and Cobby, our midfield it's been easily ran through. Like on the break, it's been absolutely ran through. There's been nobody there. I think with Rice in there, it would be so much better. Right, okay. We didn't make it out the group stage. Yes, factual, yeah, we didn't. We were absolutely shit. But you were also shit, by the way. But the thing is, I'm not trying to defend United in the Champions League. We were absolutely shocking. Onana, to be fair, we would have been in the Champions League if Onana didn't throw the ball in the back of his net multiple times. But, regardless of that, we were shite. But I'm not the one trying to defend it. You're the one trying to defend Liverpool in the Champions League, my guy. Must-win game, he cannot finish behind Chelsea. Yeah, to be fair. I mean, to be fair, we've got an outside chance of qualifying for Europa League. Well, we've got an outside chance of finishing 5th. Our outside chance. Spurs have gone completely off the boil. We win here today. We leapfrog up 2 positions. So this is such an important game. We leapfrog 2 positions if we can get a win here. Johnny Evans. Bloody hell. I mean, they already look really shaky at the back. Brilliant. That's what you love to see. One ball goes in, and there's a miscommunication between Johnny Evans and Onana, and Johnny Evans smashes it out when Onana's there, like trying to gather it. Brilliant. Shall Ten Hag be sacked or stay? I'm okay with him staying for another season. Like I say, we've got a massive period of transition. Oh, that's bad from Delo, that little back heel. He's got the ball. Bloody hell, what are the fans chatting about? The fans appealing. He goes down like a bloody sack of bricks. And it is the most clear ball win I've ever seen in my life. Look at this. Oh, he didn't get the ball, I don't think. Nah, there's nothing in that, though. There's nothing in that. Genuinely interested to see us without Bruno, yeah. It's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. Behave. Yeah, I'd have... yes, now. It's Connor from YouTube, bro. Reverted back to Twitch. Could have preferred over here. Yes, Connor. Love that. Love that. Did he get the ball? He didn't get a large part of the ball, but also didn't get hardly any of the man either. So it was... he just went down trying to win when there was almost no contact whatsoever. Just, yeah. That's not a penalty. For most people, I mean, yeah, it's just not a penalty. 1-1 you're saying, is that your prediction? Oh, we're just giving away the ball at the back. That's very nice to see, isn't it, boys? Christ. Our defence, man. First 3 minutes in, complete miscommunication, and then I think Casemiro giving away the ball in our defensive third. So it's a great start from the boys. It's a great start from the boys. Come on, Casemiro, man. Long punt forward. How many injuries we had this season? Well, yeah, we've had a lot. Go on, Hoyland. Yeah, we've had a lot. And I think, what did Ten Hag say in his interview with Gary Neville? That it was, we've had 30 different centre-back combinations or defence combinations. I can't remember. It can't be 30 different centre-back. It must be defence. Which, 31 tonight, because Johnny Evans and Casemiro have never played with each other, started a game this season. Yes, Connor. Go on, Cobby. I'm looking forward to see Mount start, to be fair. He did get that goal against Brentford that we thought won us the game, that was so undeserved. And one of his first games back as a sub. Yes, Ronnie. Vox, thank you for the follow. I am live on YouTube and Twitch as well, so I would appreciate you subscribing to me on YouTube. The link is in my TikTok bio. Or follow me on Twitch. We need a deep line midfielder who can play those crucial passes, yeah. We need a prime Casemiro. Now, Wan-Bissaka. Hi, Fizzy. Go on, Cobby. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. Trying to clip it to Mount. So we have conceded already, or have the defence just lost the ball in stupid spots? Oh, no, we haven't conceded, mate. No, trust me, you'll know. My reaction's not going to be like, we've conceded. You'll know if we conceded. But we've just been giving away the ball in silly areas. Yeah, like a miscommunication. Oh, Dave, how are we doing, lad? Sorry, I didn't see your message. Let's have a gander, shall we? You can see it says Watts. Bloody hell, lad. Hope you're okay. What's that? Okay with what? Let me get the YouTube chat up. Oh, Cobby. He's turned him. The referee said no, to be fair. That's pretty... It could have been a foul, that. Could have been a foul by Cobby. Oh, you had a heart attack in a football match last week. Jesus Christ, Connor. Well, we should speed a recovery. Hopefully they get to the bottom of what caused it. Yeah. Wish you all the best. One-touch football, where was this the whole season? I don't think we're playing great, to be honest. I don't think we're playing great. Your stream's well behind, that's all. Okay, right, yeah. It's 7.5 minutes. Hello, mate. How you doing? Yeah, Art of Sport. How we doing, lad? What's the game looking like so far? Looks shaky in defence, but nobody's really created an opportunity for either side yet. Oh, that was a good... Is that a foul? No. Højlund, good turn. Looked like he almost got away from his man. But it was a good challenge in the end. Now Mount. No, it's a loose pass to Garnacho, that from Mount. But he gets back. Works well to win it back. Oh, that's nice. It's nice play. Now Garnacho on the left. Cutting inside. Still Garnacho. Ah. Send Mount to League 2. He's not... Yeah. One-touch football, yeah. My family's got a defibrillator ready for me this game, yeah. I think we need that. Being passed through the family. Jesus. Yeah, but it's still, you're a young lad to have that. Forgot Mount plays for United. Well, you won't forget when he scores a bloody double hat-trick today. A double perfect hat-trick. That'll make you remember him. Why is Casemiro in defence? Mate, who else we got? Like, it's a good question. Why is Johnny Evans in defence? Because we've got nobody else. Look, literally, if one of the academy lads got injured, I was next in reserve. And I said, are you sure you want me, lads? Are you sure you want me, Eric? Because I'm not going to change my plans. I'm going to have almost a bottle of wine. I'm going to have a few Stellas. Because it's Bank Holiday Monday. I'm not changing my plans. And he was like, yeah, you're next in line. You're the best we've got. So I was ready for the call up. Well, I say ready. I reckon we need to sign someone senior in attack. Yeah, 100%. Someone like Eriksen in midfield. Yeah, we need to have somebody to rotate with Højlund. And Erik Ten Hag revealed that he wanted to sign Harry Kane. So, Højlund he always wanted to sign, but he wanted to sign somebody senior as well. And that's been an issue, not only because Højlund's been injured and we've had no one up top, but also, it's a lot of pressure for Højlund to come in and lead the line for Manchester United, playing week in, week out. He needs somebody to show him the way. He needs somebody to relieve the pressure from him. If he's having a few bad games, which is or if he's not scoring, which, he's had that this season. He's only had one spell in which he's been unbelievable, scoring every game. He needs to be able to rotate with a more senior striker that's been there before, that can grab goals. It shouldn't all the pressure shouldn't be on Højlund. Hello, Joel. How you doing? Bro, I'm just going to mute you for this live because what are you chatting about? Mate, I've already said Liverpool are in, you're saying thoughts on Thursday nights. Yeah, well done. You should know my thoughts. They're exactly the same thoughts that you had this season because you were in the Europa League. Hello, George. Georgia Bot, how we doing? Who's the best Premier League 2 side? Oh my God, here we go. Of course, 12 minutes in. Yeah, of course. Shot from distance. Nobody closing him down. How many goals like that have we conceded? Elise say he might be going to Manchester United next season. This season, he's banging goals in the bloody bottom corner against us. You'll love to see it. What a joke. Nobody closing him down. Look how easy this is. It's a throw-in. It's a throw-in. Everyone's doing a bloody slip and slide. Who's put the fairy liquid on the pitch? Bloody hell. Onana's doing a slow-motion dive. Look at that. What? It's a slip and slide. Bloody hell. Get them in the bloody bikinis. Get them in bloody bikinis and lather the pitch up. Because it's a bloody slip and slide. It's total wipeout. What is that? Defending's absolutely laughable. What a joke. We ain't had a shot even yet. Time for Chicharito to come back, yeah. It's terrible, yeah, mate. It's shocking. Can we have a shot? Can we create a chance? Is that, you know? Oh my god, that was terrible from Wan-Bissaka. Come on, please do something now. Now, Wan-Bissaka, go on. Get a goal back straight away would be nice. Nah, it's dog shit. That's a corner, is it? No. Wow, that was good, Wan-Bissaka. What a joke. Rasha, are you watching this on Comedy Central? Should be on there, shouldn't it, mate, to be fair? Casemiro, garbage. Mate, both of them. Eriksen was like, had the strength of a bloody 90-year-old man with dementia that's basically forgotten how to eat. That is the strength that Eriksen had initially against Elise. And then Casemiro was on a bloody slip and slide, wearing bloody slippers. Do you remember the guy who trashed your Discord? Trash my Discord? Nobody's trashed my Discord. All over the place. Did they score? We are shite. Yeah, we are shite, mate. Why is Casemiro that high at the field when he's a centre-back? Mate, he just forgot himself. To be fair, Maguire, we've seen it bloody on the halfway line when he should be in the defensive line. So, you know, he's probably took loads of tips from Harry Maguire before he came out. Saying, how do you do that position? How do you do centre-back? How do you play there? Well, what you have to do, you have to look at the defensive line, yeah, as a centre-back, and you should be 20 yards, 30 yards in front. That's Harry Maguire's top tip that he's passed along to Casemiro. I play for a Spurs academy in the Premier League too. Nice! Georgia Bot. Are you George Abbott or Georgia Bot? What are you? That could be a girl or a boy. While ago. Somebody trashed my Discord a while ago. Don't think so, mate. If that's you, I won't worry about it because I literally have no recollection of it. George Abbott, there you go. I blame this on Ten Hag. Why are we putting somebody from the youth? Let's read that again. Why are we not putting somebody from the youth with Evans at the back? Nothing to lose at this point of the season. The thing is, it's bloody. You can't win though. You can't win because let's be honest. If you put somebody, we have got something to lose. By the way, you know we want to finish as high up in the Premier League as possible. And if we win here today, we go up 2 places. So it is something to lose, and we're only 3 points off Spurs for 5th. Who have here we go. Oh yeah, go on, great, finish. Man, that's dog shit. You know, so there is a lot to lose. We're only 3 points off Spurs if we would win today. So there's a lot to lose. And, you know, like I say, it's catch-22. If he puts a youth player in at centre-back, 2 youth players, or 1 youth player with Casemiro, or Johnny Evans and a youth player, and they have an absolute shocker, it's like, why are you bringing them in with, like, they've had no minutes so far this season, then you're bringing him and starting him in a Premier League game, you know, putting pressure on a young lad like that. You know, it's It's a lose-lose situation. I know you're losing this, but defense is better than your best defense. You ask how. I know you are losing, but this defense is better than your best defense. You ask how. They have conceded less shots on goal. You can't blame Ten Hag this season with everything he's had to deal with. Yeah, I mean, he's not unblameable, but also, yeah, he has had a lot of things go against him, hasn't he? Amrabat, mate, I don't want to see Amrabat's crap at left back. He's crap in the middle. I don't want to see him at centre back. He's just crap. Football Max, how are we doing? It is 1-0. You are correct. Ten Hag got to go. He's letting the players go easily. He isn't showing passion. If you could get 2 players from Real Madrid, who are you taking? Bellingham won't be bad, would he? Bellingham, Vinicius Jr. would be lovely as well. So probably those 2. Yeah. Perhaps Militao. But I think, yeah, I do think, yeah, Bellingham. Not to play in an advanced position. I'll play him more as a box-to-box. Would you not rather add a Militao to sort your defence out? Probably Valverde, yeah. Valverde's a good shout. Go on, Mount. Plays in Haaland. Oh, bloody hell. Can't get his foot on it. We ain't getting any of those. No shit. That wasn't the question. It wasn't the question, my guy. Like, if you could get any 2 players from Madrid, who would you get? It's not the same as saying, I know you're definitely going to sign 2 players from Madrid. Who are those? It's a different question. By the way, Anthony, genuinely don't know if he's touched the ball today because I haven't seen him. Oh, I've just seen him there. He's just passed it to some Palace lad. Here we go. Oh, thank you. That's the best defending. That is the best defending I've seen from United today. And it came from a Palace player blocking his own man's shot. You love it. Thank you, lads. That's really good. Best defending I've seen, that. Really solid defending, that. Absolutely shocking. Um, 65 injuries in one season is mental as well as the Anthony and Sancho. Yeah, true. But to be fair, I'm glad that Sancho's playing well. It just means we'll sell him for more in the summer. Chelsea are going to catch you in the standings, mate. You're saying they're going to catch us? I'm pretty sure they're already in front of us. They've already caught us. We've got a game in hand on them, but ball through to everyone. They're just lining up. Cry straight into the hands of Onana. They're bloody lining up. It's pathetic. So bad. Like, everyone's in the box and nobody's marking anyone. They're just like traffic cones in the box. We got loads of them, but they're just static. At this rate, Burnley are going to go above us. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Would you take Greenwood back? The state. I don't know. There's more issues with taking Greenwood back than just than just the football, isn't there? I think it's probably terrible for like sponsors and all that stuff. You know, we might actually lose a lot of money through like sponsorship and everything like that if we take Greenwood back. Because, you know, sponsors don't want to be associated with the player that has, you know, has the perception of Greenwood. So I think it's got to be a decision that they would have to make. They'd have to weigh that up. They would have to get, you know, different like social media insights and, you know, make an assessment or a prediction on whether it's going to be worth it or not. But ultimately, I don't think it's going to have to be a player decision as well, whether the players want him back in the squad. It's a multi-factor of things. So not just Greenwood goes down. Garnacho goes down. To be fair, that looked a little bit like a dive, but there was definitely contact. But it looked late. Yeah, there was a bit of contact there. I think. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a foul. It's a foul. Evans and Casemiro need to go by the end of the season. Yeah, well, yeah, 100%. I mean, who would have expected Evans to be in the United shirt this season? Nobody. We were helping him out. Apparently, Palace were favourites going into the game. I'm not surprised. Doesn't surprise me one bit. Just mute them. Mute who? Mute the team. Wish I could. Need to stop playing long balls. What, to Højlund? Right, okay. We've got Mason Mount and we've got Eriksen. Right, this is going to be United's first shot, I believe. George, search your name on green. I believe you, my guy. I believe you, 100%. Good on you, lad. Right, Eriksen steps up over the wall, over the bar. He's asking for a corner. He gets a corner, but Christ. I mean, that's our first shot. Did take a flick, to be fair. That might have took it over the bar. Might have been a decent effort, if not. Yeah, it's going over, yeah. If I had £1 every time Anthony scored a Prem goal, I couldn't get a loaf of bread. Brilliant. Yeah, decent, George. What age group? I think I've asked you that before. Okay. Thank you for the follow. Wait, no. That's a goal. He wasn't fouled. Dean Henderson. Your shit. Mate, that ain't a foul. He's flapping. He's shit. No way. There's no contact there at all. He's flapping like a bloody fish. Look. Yeah, that's probably a foul. I mean, it's pretty pathetic, isn't it? If you can get a little nudge and it affects you that much, that's a joke. But it is a foul. It is a foul. I mean, it is a foul. You're 29. No, I was talking to George Abbott. Oh my God, what are we doing? I bloody itch my nose, look down, have a look at the chat, look up and they're through. Bloody hell, it's as easy as that. You can never take your eyes off a game, a Manchester United game, because at any moment, we could pass it to them through on goal. You need to keep your eyes wide open. Because we might just put them through at any moment. That is absolutely shocking from Mainu. Yeah, I mean, Onana actually does well. Jesus Christ. Here we go. Ball in the middle. It's a joke. United in the mud. Mount can what? By the way, my guy said he's 29. I'm 29 too. Great age. It's a 50-50 anywhere else on the pitch. It's not a foul. What, you mean? Yeah, but to be fair, it always is on the keeper. Like, when a keeper's jumped up in the air, you can't nudge him. That's a foul. Is that a yellow card as well? Like, if a keeper's jumped up the air to catch it, if you're nudging him, you're moving him in the air, so he's not going to be able to catch the ball. That was pretty pathetic by Dean Henderson, to be fair. It was pretty pathetic. But, yeah, still. It is a foul. United should get Elise, yeah. I mean, we've been linked to him. We might get him next season, but it's just one of those signings where I think, is that really gonna, like, when I think of our issues this season, I think of we've conceded just far too many goals. Our midfield is getting just ran through. Like, on the counter, just ran through. We, conceding too many goals. We conceded too many shots against us. To be fair, we're not scoring all that many. I think I'd want, before we think about Elise, before we spend a massive amount of the budget on him, I'd rather get a really good, midfielder replacement for. We need replacements for Eriksen. We need replacements for Casemiro. So we need two really good midfielders. We need another striker to go alongside Højlund, a more of a senior striker, so that we can rotate with him. I think all of those we need more so than, if Rashford goes, then yeah, that's great. And then use the money that we get for Rashford on another winger. But there's other areas I think that we need to address. In the middle of the park, in the heart of the team needs to change before I think we need to think about Elise. Mount can take free kicks better than Eriksen most of the time, yeah. Mate, I ain't seen a Mount free kick in bloody ages. You're on the wrong stream. Hello there, my guy. Oh, it's Onana on the chest and then spaffs it out. Brilliant. Almost missed the ball. I think we should sign Mudryk. Is that you're a Chelsea fan? You must be. I made my Prem debut last year. Wow. What, the actual Prem? Or do you mean Premier League 2? Can we trade teams with Leverkusen? That I'm surprised that Xabi Alonso's not moving, because versus Leeds, wow. Yeah, Højlund needs more service. Yeah, I'm surprised. What was it saying? As a Liverpool fan, I hope you get good. Want to see Liverpool and United at the top together. Yeah, I mean that would be, we've got a historic rivalry. If we could go back to that again, that would be amazing. Yeah. We won 4-1. Wow. Goldbridge is outrageous with Howard Webb. They have changed the rules. Wait, what is the big contention there? Like, what going crazy about? Going crazy about what? I haven't seen a contentious decision. You mean the foul on the keeper? The foul on the keeper, is that what? No way. You're joking. My guys jumped up to catch the ball, and you can't barge into the keeper. You can't barge into the keeper when he's jumped in the air. It's just, you've never been able to do that. Like, because the keeper's not in control of his body. If you've jumped off, you've got no points of contact on the floor, you can't barge into the keeper. Because it's going to put him off balance. He's jumped up, gone to catch the ball. You basically moved him out of the way. You can't do that. Like, that's not robbed. What's the odds of Wan-Bissaka giving away a penalty? Probably about evens, mate, to be fair. Oh. Love that. At least we have Liverpool in mid-table with us next season. Do you reckon? 1-1, hopefully. Onana is a disgrace to the club. For years of support United, he's far the worst keeper I've ever seen. Well, he goes through spells, doesn't he? He hasn't been the worst player for United. Mainly just been shocking today. I know he's a kid, but bloody hell. Oh, he's been snapped there, though. Yeah, he has. In the last probably 2 months, he's not been the worst. He's not been United's worst player. Nice to see a calm United fan. Goldbridge is going blue on the verge. I don't know what he's got to moan about, to be honest. What the foul? You can't do that. A keeper can't jump up to catch the ball in the air and you shoulder barge him. You basically move him out of the way. You can't do that. I'd understand if the contact is minimal, but it's not minimum. It's not minimal. He's moved him in the air. He's pushed him behind the line whilst he's jumped in the air. He's got no points of contact on the floor. You can't do that. You've never been able to do that. It's not robbed. Doesn't matter, we're still a joke. Yeah. You see United winning 2-1? Yeah. Have you got a professional contract then, George? Or is it still like an under 18s contract? Or is it under 16s in which you get a professional contract? The Muniz guy is so violent for no reason. Did you see the leaked away shirt for United next season, mate? I could not care. I have seen it. I could not care less about that. When the club's in such a terrible state that it's in, last thing I care about is the shirts for next season. Bloody hell. Oh, I'm not going to buy any of next season's kits anyway. Worried about the Arsenal game? No, I have my professional contract. Nice one. Yeah, worried about the Arsenal game? Not really. Not really. If United... No, I will genuinely say, if United lose today, and we've basically got no chance of Europa League football, I'd happily lose against Arsenal. Give them a chance of winning the league over City. Like, because United have got nothing to play for whatsoever. Nothing. We've only got the FA Cup. Only that. Play the youth team, which I think we'll get fined if we actually do that, which we're not going to do this, by the way. But play the youth team. You don't want to get any more injuries for that FA Cup final, and that's it. You play for England under 18s once in a while, have got 3 caps, nice. You've not even got a youth team, though. Sorry? We haven't got a youth team. Mate, have a look at our bench. What do you mean we haven't got a youth team? What a silly thing to say. Tough watch, isn't it, mate? It's absolutely shocking. You do wonder why, you know, it's Bank Holiday Monday and I'm sitting here watching a team that clearly doesn't give a shit anymore. Like, they've only got eyes for the FA Cup final. They do not care. They couldn't give a shit. So why am I sat here watching it? What's been our bench for the past months? Exactly. Literally, our bench is full of you. I mean, you're talking about the club who's had, since bloody the dinosaur ages, we've had a player that started for United from the academy. Like, since bloody football began by the... I don't know what the record is. I don't know if you can tell. But, oh my God. Skips by Johnny Evans like he's not there. And he scored! Well done, boys! Well done, lads. Yeah, 2-0. Why? Nobody cares in this team. Why am I here? What are we watching? Nobody gives a shit. So why should I give a shit? My Bank Holiday Monday, I've had the barbecue out. I've come upstairs to watch bloody Crystal Palace versus United when no one gives a shit. No one gives a shit. Turn it off now. Walk down the tunnel. Let's go home and let's turn up for the FA Cup final. I'm going to have a beer. Let's just, this is the most enjoyable thing of tonight. The beer, the wine that I had before, the barbecue, I played golf. Why don't you all go down to the bloody driving range or something, lads? Because you're not here to play football, are you? Johnny Evans, wow. That is so shit. I mean, how is this the Monday Night Football? Can we go back to the 3 p.m. blackout? Like, I would love to have the excuse not to watch United at the minute. I bloody love it. Can we do it? Can our remaining games be at 3 p.m. on a Saturday and I'll be like, oh no, what a shame it's not on TV. I guess I'll have to not watch United this week. What a joy. I mean, oh no, what a shame. Put Coronation Street on, it's better. Mate, the Great British Bake Off, I don't even watch it, but it's better than this. Great British Bake Off, bloody anything. Oh, God. And I've got... And who have we got to bring on? Put on the bloody youth. Who gives a shit, man? Make bloody 3 changes at half time. Who cares? Put Harry Amas on. Like, bloody hell. No one gives a shit. Anthony ain't touched the ball, for fuck's sake. And he's literally... I haven't seen him. Put Ethan Wheatley on. Hoyland's been completely anonymous as well. Mount. Right, ball in the middle. Header over the bar. Mount, you know, this is the thing. This is the thing that just does my head in with United. And I don't know why I keep doing it to myself. Before the match starts, I have a little bit of excitement. Like, there's always something. Today it was, ooh, Casemiro, Eriksen, Mount, midfield, they can all keep the ball really well. You know, maybe, you know, without Bruno in that midfield, yes, Bruno is an important player to us. But without Bruno in that midfield, maybe we'll be able to keep hold of the ball a bit more. We might be able to dominate possession. You know, you're going to see you're going to see better football. No, actually, still dog shit. Still absolutely dog shit. It is 2-0, yeah. Are we allowed to play under 21s? Yeah, you can play as many as you want. You can play a full squad of under 21s. No qualms there. Aaron, the only one who's doing anything in defence. Mate, we're not doing anything in any area of the pitch. Garnacho cutting inside. Garnacho looks like he's trying. He's done nothing, but he looks like he's desperate to get on the ball. He's desperate to try something. You know, and nothing's worked. But, you know, Kobe Mainoo's been dog shit. Casemiro's been dog shit. Johnny Evans has been dog shit. Eriksen's been dog shit. Mount's been dog shit. Højlund's been dog shit. Anthony, I don't know. I haven't seen him. Garnacho's try. I mean, Mainoo's normally the one doing the nutmegs. Mainoo's normally the one doing the nutmegs. He's getting nutmegged today. He's actually... Wow. Casemiro's terrible. We need to sell him, yeah. Why do we start Anthony? Mate, it's a great question. It's a fantastic question, that. Why do we start Anthony? It's a question that I can't really answer, and I wish I knew the answer. Because he is dog shit. I wonder how long till Mainoo the problem. Well, that's not going to happen, is it? When am I going to say that? He's a young lad. That's why I've never blamed Garnacho this season. Even though, you know, he's been inconsistent. If Mainoo, I'm definitely not going to blame him, a young lad like that. Oxford United would beat us, yeah. The Oxford United would beat us. You're correct. You don't need to spam that. Honestly, we need a world-class defence. We've seen how good Onana can be with a solid back line. Yeah. Onana's not covered himself in glory, though, today. Like, it's like some of Onana's mistakes that he's made, it doesn't matter who's in front of him. Like, if there's a shot coming at you and it's coming straight at you and you somehow manage to throw it in the back of your own net, it doesn't matter if you've got bloody prime Maldini in front of you or Johnny Evans. Like, that's your fault. That's your mistake. Do you think Onana should have caught it? I mean, I can't blame any of the goals on Onana, really. The first one, it did seem like he dived in slow motion. I can't blame any of the goals on Onana. Hi, Adrian. Mainoo should put in a transfer request. Well, since he's been at the club since he was about 7 years old, I don't think he's going to do that. And we've given him the opportunity. I mean, come on, use your brain, my guy. Been at the club since he was about 7. United have gifted him the opportunity. It's you know, it's 17 years old. It's just not going to happen, is it? Oh, nice one, Johnny Evans. He's about 20 yards behind the defensive line, behind Casemiro, playing everyone on side. He's what? Oh my God! It's Sunday League. Sunday League, man. We don't deserve European football, no. It's so frustrating to watch, yeah. You're laughing. At least I'll have your Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights free next season. You're laughing, but I think I'd rather have my Thursday nights free than playing in the bloody Conference League. I absolutely would. You are correct. So thank you for that. That's a good point. I will have my Thursday nights free. Thank you. I'll enjoy that as well. What's happened to Evans? He's just 35, mate. He wasn't good enough at United in his prime, and now he's 35. Yeah, well, brilliant from the boys. Fantastic. Really good. Really, really, really good. Good, goody. Very good, very good, very good. Fantastic. Fantastico! What a half of a football! Okay. So this currently leaves us in, well, 8th. Back to -1 goal difference as it stands, by the way. Oh, unlucky, boys. We started the game on 1. Are we going to end the season on positive goal difference or negative? That's the question, isn't it? It's on everybody's lips. Brilliant. So if we lose this, Chelsea stay ahead of us. And we are 2 points behind Newcastle. Brilliant. Fantastical. Oh, God. We are shite. Not going to win the FA Cup final. I tell you what, that is a... look at the chat. I am looking at it, my guy. Brilliant. We are absolutely crap. I mean, you look at our form coming into this, and realistically, our away form, our away form has been draw against Bournemouth, loss against Chelsea, draw against Brentford, and we should have been battered. Loss against Man City. So we haven't won an away game in the Premier League since February. So talk about alarm bells ringing. That should have been enough to say that we weren't going to win this game. Yeah. It is exactly how we expect. Absolutely shite. I'm sorry, Dake, not been in the stream for long. No worries, my guy. FA Cup score going to be 5 or 6-0 to City. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. I think Eriksen has been unbelievable today as well. Unbelievable? What? Good? We should bring Klopp in. Yeah, that was funny. Unbelievable, as in good. You think Eriksen's been good? Mount has really been the standout performer. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think anybody's played well, to be honest. I've got no positivity, really, about that first half at all. I do appreciate, you've done well to try and find any positives out of that, because I'm struggling, mate, to be fair. They're all shit, just here to get their paychecks, mate. Yeah. Oh my God, it's Hazard, fuck's sake. Yep, tell me about it. I would rather lose the league to Arsenal than the FA Cup to United. You would rather lose the league to Arsenal than the FA Cup to United? That's interesting, because, I mean, most people, well, everyone would regard the Premier League as a bigger trophy than the FA Cup. Eriksen, no, I don't think Mount's been good. I don't think Eriksen's been good, to be honest. Shout out from Malaysia. How we doing? Onan has been brilliant. Yeah, fantastic. How many points will you get from Arsenal and Newcastle? How many points will we get from Arsenal and Newcastle? Probably 0. To be honest, let's be straight with ourselves. 0. Zidane doesn't want. Yeah, mate, he's not even bothered about learning English, is that Zidane? You know, he's had all this time off, and he's not learning English. So that tells you everything you need to know about his desire to manage United or any English club. I mean, why would you go? I mean, you've seen the amount of managers that have just come and not done any good, like high-profile managers. Why would Zidane want to come to United in a period where there's no stability? You know, the CEO's changed, the bloody CFO, new director of football, like the lot, technical director, everything has changed. Everything. So there's no stability at the club. It's not a. Mate, it's a joke. Why would anyone go to United? Exactly, man. Exactly. Casemiro is truly finished. Yeah, I agree. Just bought a Man United collar for your dog. Nice. Wait, you're a Liverpool fan, aren't you? I hate losing to United more than anyone. United and Liverpool are the two teams I cannot see win. Well, you've been. I'm glad we could improve your mental health this season. Then we need a full club rebuild, new manager, new players, new tactics. I mean, more so than that, and what we are doing is the infrastructure of the club's changing. You know, getting people in charge that actually understand football, that deserve to be there on their previous achievements in their positions. You know, getting people in positions of power that are in that position because of their track record of being successful in the position they're in. Like, whereas we had Ed Woodward, Richard Arnold, bloody Darren Fletcher before, like, just absolute going off vibes in mates. So at least that's changing, and it does for the future, for the long term. I think that'll be we've got much greater chance of success in the long term with that, rather than, you know, like I said, the previous model of, okay, we might spend money, but we've got bloody Ed Woodward or Richard Arnold at the helm to decide how that money's spent. Brilliant. Can't we just trust Ten Hag and look how long it took Sir Alex and Arteta to make an effect? We can't just force them out. Yeah, no, I agree. Sack the stream off and have some fun. Yeah, I will do after. I mean, I'm not hanging around much after the game's finished. I'm here to see a massive comeback. Ethan Wheatley's going to come on and score a hattie, and we're going to win 3-2. Remember when you lot beat Aston Villa and you were saying you were going to finish third? I mean, I don't know whether that is the case, whether I said that or not. Probably not. If I was to guess, probably didn't say that. But I could have said we've got a chance of. But for me to outright say we are going to finish third doesn't sound like something I'd say. And it's funny because when 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 Coventry scored that goal in the last minute where it was offside, this is a great example of it. Coventry scored that goal in the last minutes that would have won them the game. They would have gone through to the final, and it was offside, and it was so tight. Everyone in my comments, in my match review after, were saying, "Oh, you didn't say that when Garnacho was just offside against Arsenal. You said, oh, that's too close to call." You know, saying all that, and then actually, I made a video that said, yes, it's tight, but VAR, they draw the lines. You can't argue with it. It's offside. But yet, everyone in my comments on TikTok were telling me that I didn't say that. I said it was offside. That is just another prime example of it. Saying that I said we were going to finish third when we won against Aston Villa. Which I'm almost positive that that's not the case. Just people telling me what I said when I didn't. Your Sunday League season just finished. Nice. If this getting us dominated by Palace, I would have turned the game off by now. Mate, hold on. No, it wasn't Palace you got dominated. Who did you... Wait, hold on. You did lose against Palace, didn't you? Is it just me? I swear you lost against Palace. Was it Palace you lost against? Let's see. Was it Palace? Thought it was Palace. No. Might not have been Palace. 1-4-2. Palace with another 3 goals in the second half. Mate, yeah. Could be. Could well be. Could well be. Would not surprise me in the slightest, my guy. Would not surprise me. Who did City lose against? Can't even remember now. Am I annoyed? Yeah. This is my last bit of annoyance this season. It's escaping me, this last bit of annoyance. You know, the next game, if we don't win this today, which, let's be honest, we're not going to. We're 2-0 down. But if we don't... forget a draw. A draw is nothing. If we don't win this today, then we're not going to get... We're not going to get 5th. We're not going to get 6th. So that's it. That's it. So I won't care about the remaining games until the FA Cup final. So you're not going to see me get really angry in the Premier League matches. You're not going to see me get angry against Arsenal. To be honest, especially with Man City being the bloody leaders. Like, couldn't give a shit. Oh, you remember your meltdown after Arsenal beat you 3-1? Me? Probably, mate. There's been multiple meltdowns, not going to lie. We haven't been dominated in a long time. Comeback time, but Ten Hag up front playing 9-1 formation. Yeah, we might as well. You need to keep an eye on your chat. Mate, I'm not going to bloody police my own chat. That's it. If I see it, I'll ban it. If I don't see it, I can't be everywhere, can I, mate? Let's be honest. I'm not going to sit there Hawkeye on the chat, am I? Report the person. If they've said something that's offending you, report the individual person. But I am not a bloody moderator. I'm a streamer. Right. Happened late in the game, so I turned it off. Right then, boys, can we do something? I mean, United games, they're normally entertaining. This hasn't been entertaining so far because it's been one-way traffic. Hopefully, we can get back into the game. Let's make it entertaining. The second half is underway. Let's make it entertaining, boys. How about that? Without Bruno on the pitch, he's a player that can make things happen. Not so sure. We haven't got many game winners. I mean, Garnacho can sort of... Can he? Yeah, I mean, Garnacho can do something get something out of nothing. Højlund, I don't think can. Mainu probably can. But we haven't got many game winners in the team. Well, to be fair, I don't think we need to think about game winners. We need to score. We need to bloody score bloody 2 before that, to be fair. Very entertaining so far, in your opinion. Has it? You're clearly not a United fan then, my guy. Is Bruno injured? Yeah, he is, yeah. Foul or no foul on the keeper? Foul for me. Foul, honestly. You can't shove a keeper when he's in the air. It's silly. You're not. Like, if a keeper jumps in the air, they've got no points of contact on the floor. You can do whatever. It's different. If somebody's grounded and you nudge them, right? If somebody's on the ground and you shoulder them, whatever, they've got a point of contact on the ground to push against you. If you're a keeper who's jumped up in the air, is aerial, and you knock him like that, quite a big shove with his shoulder, his body turns in the air because, like I say, he's got no point of contact on the ground to keep his stability, and he can't catch the ball. That's a foul. It's mental that so many people can't see that. Like, I'm not going to come out on here as a United fan. I don't care how many United fans are going to say that that's ridiculous. We've been robbed again. If you're going to blame this game on that decision, which is so straightforward, a foul, if you're going to blame this shit performance, all of the players playing absolutely shit, on that one decision, that was just straightforward, clearly not a goal anyway, like clearly a foul, then you're just giving all of the players and the manager, the whole club, you're giving them a way out. You're giving them an escape. You're giving them a point of blame when it shouldn't be. It should be all on them. Pulled the keeper's arm. He didn't even pull his arm. He just gave him a shove with his shoulder whilst the keeper's in the air. Just never been allowed to do that. Never. Like, it's just a foul. All I ask for is a Mount goal. Would be nice. Erik Ten Hag has to go. Nah, I don't know. It was a clear foul on the keeper, pal. You can't be talking to me. There's no way I've just explained all that, and you're saying it. You know, you're telling me it's a clear foul on the keeper. I'm aware. Moyes returning next season. Oh, I thought that was going to be 3. You can't jump into a keeper. That's been a foul since forever. Yeah, well, yeah, tell me about it. What happened to Maguire? I don't know. He's injured, but Højlund not made for the Prem. He's still young, to be fair. Like I say, we can't just have Højlund. We need somebody else. Is that gone? Did Garn have to dribble it out of play then? No. We can't just have Højlund. We need a more senior striker that can... If Højlund's having a bad game, if Højlund's injured, we can rotate with Højlund, or if he's injured, he can play. We can't just have Højlund up top. That. Oh! Anthony, bloody hell, Anthony's playing. 50 minutes in. Jesus, I thought we were down to 10 men. Christ, Anthony's just had a shot. First time I've bloody seen him. Average team, not even that. You're not an expert at all, just like your team. Living the past. Nottingham Forest. Is that directed at me? Okay. Goldbridges are raging, saying it's not a foul on the keeper. Mate, like I say, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. God. You know, watching United, I just feel like waterboarding myself with this. I just feel like getting the entire crate in just one by one, just tilting my head back and just waterboarding myself. Just because it's more interesting and fun than watching this second half. I can guarantee that if a keeper decision was against us, our fans would be complaining. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. They have no spark. Right, Ericsson, ball in the middle, Casemiro. Oh, yes, okay, there's one. Bloody hell, well deserved. It's offside, of course it is. Of course it is. Little bit of hope, and then little bit of hope. Hello, Manchester United fan. Have a little bit of hope, and then we'll fucking take it away and crush you. Of course. How offside do you want to be? Do you know the bloody rules? What's the point? What's the point in you standing there? You're 5 yards offside. What's the point? Yeah, well done. Yeah, you scored. You put it in the back of the net. You're 5 yards offside. Why are you running so early? It's a joke. It's beyond a joke, man. What are we doing? Score, it's 2-0. We're 2-0 down. I can guarantee if a keeper decision... Yeah, I read that. God. 2-0 Palace. It is indeed. It is indeed. I mean, that would have made it interesting at least if Casemiro, you know, I mean, let's be honest. First things first, you need to not stand 5 yards. Oh my, what is Eriksen doing there? Jesus. But first things first, not be 5 yards offside when the ball comes in from a free kick. Come on, Newcastle, still 6th place. Thanks, Palace. I don't think you need to thank Palace. You could literally thank anybody. It don't matter who we were against tonight. We would be losing. Sheffield United, Palace, Coventry again, Burton. Any team in the Football League would lose tonight. Here's Anthony, or be losing tonight. Not saying that we can't. Oh, that is impressive! Anthony's going mental at them. You just did a shit pass, my guy. There's 5 players. There's like a flood of United players going forward. And you've managed to find the one Crystal Palace defender, and you turn around and you bollock the 5 players going forward. That is your shit pass. You didn't find anyone running forward. You found the one Palace defender. That is you. That is you being shit. Not anybody else. Look at yourself. Look in the mirror. How long until 3-0? I'll see you next year, mate, for Man United. What do you mean? It's been a hard season to watch. Yeah, indeed, Christopher. It could be 3 here. Is it 3? Onana save. United won't win another game this season. Draw to Newcastle, lost to Brighton and Arsenal. That, mate, yeah, I probably agree with that. Draw to Newcastle. That's very optimistic of you, isn't it? I think you're probably 1 point more optimistic than what I am. To be honest, I think Brighton is the easiest out of that bunch because obviously Brighton are in a pretty poor run of form. Brighton are pretty poor this season. Ooh, edge of the box here. Could go in. Oh, save from Onana. Oh, God. 2-0. Could be 3-4. Casemiro fell off hard, yeah. I think we will get no more points. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. I'm a Spurs fan, but what are United's transfer plans? Hold on. 1 second. I'll be right with you, mate. Yeah. What are the plans, boy? Yeah, nobody knows. Yeah. I haven't got the scoop, mate. To be fair, can't help you there. Oh, there we go, 3-0. Ah, well done, boys. Mitchell. Well done. Happy for you. Happy for... Get Phil Mitchell on. Get him a goal. Anyone could score against us. Phil Mitchell. Anyone. Oh, what a joke. What a joke. What a joke of a team. Look, I mean, what is that? Does Delone know that you should be goal side when you're defending? Because, you know, if you were to... Look. Let me pause this. Right? Right, I'm pausing it. And I'm looking, who is the defender there and who is the attacker for Delo against Delo and who was it? Was it Anderson? Like, I look there and I think, who is the defender and who is the attacker? It genuinely, it looks like Delo is attacking and Anderson's goal side defending. We're that bad that you can't tell who the attacking and bloody defending team is. You can't tell we're defending with that shit. It looks like Delo's attacking. He's the wrong side of him, and it looks like he's Anderson's marking bloody Delo. We're that shit. It's mental, man. And you know... Oh, no, don't worry, boys. Amrabat's coming on. Amrabat. 4-3, incoming. Amrabat. Why am I doing this to myself, man? Watching this shit. Why am I doing that? It's so bad. We're so bad. It's so bad. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Why am I caring? Why am I watching this? It's Bank Holiday Monday, and instead, I'm watching this. You support Ipswich? Well, Kieran McKenna, what a manager. What a manager. Oh, God. When was the last time... let me just check something. Oh, so they beat Newcastle 2-0, to be fair. I was going to say, they beat West Ham 5-2. I'm trying to see what their biggest victory is this season. Burnley 3-0. Brighton, they lost to Brighton. Their biggest victory all season looks like it's 3-0. Or 5-2. They've won by 3 goals, so if we concede another, by the way, -2 goal difference now. We are just to throw that one in there. -2 goal difference overall in the standings. How many games in? Including this one, that is 35 games in. -2 goal difference. Decent. Yeah, very, very good. Yeah, very good. Yeah. Oh, Højlund, terrible touch. Actually turned out to be a decent cross. Eric to stay. Ipswich will beat them next year. I don't doubt it, mate. Should United try and get Klopp? No. I mean, it's just not going to happen, is it? Like, Gareth, man. If you think there's any chance of that happening, I don't know what to tell you. Football's not the sport for you, my guy. Oh! Flicks the ball on. It's a good save from the keeper. I mean, our best chance of scoring tonight has been a set piece. I mean, we are the Stoke City of the Premier League. We're open play, absolutely dog shit. In fact, no, I take that back, because Stoke City were actually decent and defended. They got numbers behind the ball and they were solid. They were solid in defence. We are not the Stoke City of the Premier League, because that at least implies that we were solid defensively and difficult to break down. So we're much worse than them. But the only danger that we're causing Crystal Palace tonight is from set pieces, is Casemiro. From set pieces. It's so shit. It's unbelievable. My son's football team would slap United. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. Right, now Mainu. Oh, can we score here? Garnacho. It's overhit that. Højlund misses the ball. He's a ghost. He's a ghost. He's wearing white. And that's the perfect colour. It's the perfect colour for almost everyone on the pitch. They're wearing white and they're bloody ghosts. Oh, here we go. Go on, Mainu. Come on. That's a foul. What are we doing? How is that not a foul? Why has he gone down then if that's not a foul? What are you doing? Let me see this. Is he that scared of receiving the ball in a one-on-one situation that he just goes down? Is he that scared? Is our striker that scared of receiving the ball in a one-on-one situation that he receives a little bit of contact? It's not a lot, is it? You know, you can touch that. To be fair, it might be. Is it? They waved it on. There's a little bit of hands in the back. But Christ, just get the ball down. You're one-on-one with a keeper. Just take a touch and bloody shoot. Don't flop on the floor, man. He's like he's petrified of having an opportunity. He hasn't had one for about 7 games, and everyone says about, oh, he's got terrible service. He was one-on-one with the keeper, and he chose to go down, and they put the ball in the net for 4! He's one-on-one with the keeper, and he chooses to go down to try and win a penalty, even though he's one-on-one instead of trying to bloody score himself, because he's that bloody petrified. He's that petrified of receiving the ball in a one-on-one situation, and they go the other end and bloody score a rocket from 35 yards. Elise, this is the worst thing. Right, let me tell you, I'm a visionist, right? I can see into the future. Okay, right. Because of United tonight, yeah? Because of how well Elise's played, absolutely dominated us, unreal, we're going to buy him for 120 million next season. Next season, he's going to come to United and he's going to be absolutely shit. I'm a visionary. That's what's going to happen. I can see into the future. "4-0, wow. I mean, does he survive until the FA Cup now? Does he? Like, I mean, I think every manager deserves to sort of, if they're in a final, deserves to see it out. But Christ. And by the way, I did say, these players are not going to be interested in, oh, let's try and fight for Europa League football instead of the Conference League. They're not going to be interested in that. Oh, Johnny Evans, bloody hell. They're not going to be interested in that. So the worst thing for our Premier League campaign, the worst thing to happen was to get to that FA Cup final. Because it just gives something for the players to focus on and don't give a shit about the rest. Because also, if our only chance of getting Europa League football was the Premier League, we'd be more focused on trying to do that. But now, the players can be like, you know what? The Premier League, we can just piss that off and we can just focus on the Premier League. Because if we win on the FA Cup, because if we win that, then we get Europa League football anyway. So let's just completely focus on that. And I said that this could be the worst thing to happen for our Premier League campaign. And it is. The players clearly do not give a shit about the Premier League anymore. They don't give a shit. They should give a shit, because if we won here today, then we would have moved up 2 places, and we've got a chance of getting 5th. If we won here today, we would only be 3 points behind Spurs, and they've lost 4 straight in a row. If we won today, oh no, 4-0, losing 4-0 to Crystal Palace. And by the way, that doesn't guarantee by any means. That doesn't guarantee a performance in the FA Cup. I'm not saying that. Oh, God. Wow. I mean, by the way, next match, let Arsenal win. That's it. I'm done. After this, for the Premier League, you know what? I might not even stream the next 2. Sorry, boys. I'm gonna be completely honest. He's doing Rabonas to start the match. He's doing bloody Eze's doing Rabonas to start the bloody free kick. I mean, is that where we're at now? Is that what we're doing now? But by the way, genuinely, I might not. The Premier League, that might be me done. In terms of live watch-alongs, it might be me done. Because the players don't care. I don't care. Because after this match, it's done. Nothing. I mean, the Arsenal match is going to be interesting because it not for what we can do, just for if Arsenal win, obviously, then they're in the title race, blah, 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 blah. You know, they're still in the title race, you know, blah, blah, blah. But from a Man United fan's perspective, after today, it's the FA Cup final. You know, we might as well have a vacation until the end of May. Right? Because the players are on vacation until the end of May. All of the energy is going to be focused. All of the players' visions, or everything's going to be okay. Let's try and get as many players back for the FA Cup final as possible. All the players focused on that. Let's piss off the Premier League because, of course, you know, no one cares about that. And then that's it. That's done. That's it. That's what's going to happen, man. Eric Ten Hag will say we deserve to win. But this is the worrying thing about Ten Hag, right? I have been so patient with him, yeah? I haven't said at all once this season, Eric Ten Hag, he needs to go. Not once have I said that. And I'm still not really saying it. I think we should wait until the FA Cup final is done. I think if a manager gets to the final of a cup, they deserve to see that through. You know, if they did make a decision after that at the end of the season, then yeah, okay, fair enough. But I think a manager deserves to see that through, okay? But the worrying thing is, and you saw in that Gary Neville interview, you saw in that in interviews before, he's blaming the entirety of the season on injuries. The entirety. It's not the bloody entirety, is it? Like, we're not scoring enough goals, one. Okay, we've had multiple different defensive partnerships, but we've conceded more shots than Sheffield United, than Burnley, than all of the teams in the relegation zone. We've been absolutely shit in defence. I mean, I don't care about defensive partnerships. Like, with this is 4-0 against Crystal Palace. They haven't beat a team by 3 all season. Not all season. They haven't. This is the worst. This is the most that they've scored. Sorry, the highest goal difference game that they've scored. That they would have won. Let's be honest, they're going to win all season. They're doing Rabonas to start off free kicks. Ten Hag will be sacked, mate. He won't be sacked. He'll see the season through. He'll see the season through. He'll see that FA Cup final through, and it might be it could be a Van Gaal situation where he's got the FA Cup and his bloody post-match press conference. Which I don't think so because we're not beating City, and he's sacked. I mean, we're not winning the FA Cup, but it could be the case. It could be the case that on his Premier League performances, he loses the job, but we win the FA Cup. Now, is that unlikely? Yes. That's true. Yeah, that is a great point, Grace. That is a great point. So, why are we still 75 minutes in? Ahmad hasn't come on. What's going on here? Let's have a look. What's been the substitutes here? And you talk me through this. Talk me through this. We're 4-0 down against Crystal Palace, and we've had one substitute. Anthony for Amrabat. We've got loads of youth players on the bench that could use vital experience in the Premier League. Let's bloody have some positivity. Let's bring on take off Højlund, who's basically a traffic cone up there, and put bloody Ethan Wheatley on, who's been mint in the academy. Let's get him a goal. And then at least we've got some positivity. We're scraping the barrel for positivity at the minute. If things continue out as they are, if you don't bring any youth on whatsoever, then guess what? No positivity is going to come of it. If you bring on a young lad, he does relatively well considering the circumstances, a little bit of positivity. But no, instead, we bring on Amrabat, the deadest sub possible. He's not even a footballer. He can't be. There's no way he's a footballer. We played him at left back, shit. Centre of the park, absolutely dog shit. Every single position he plays on the pitch, I swear we played him at centre back at some point, absolutely shit. Every single position he plays is absolutely doggo, and yet we've subbed him off for Anthony. So, I haven't even seen the formation. I'm just gone blurry with all the trauma. But is Mount now on the right? It's a joke. By the way, boys, do give me a follow on TikTok. I'll give you a shout out if you do. Also, I'm live on YouTube and Twitch. The link is in my TikTok bio for that. Link is in my TikTok bio. So click my profile, click the link in my TikTok bio. If you like my TikTok content, you'll like my YouTube and Twitch content. So give me a subscribe on there. Would appreciate it. Thank you. Absolute legends. Yeah, thank you. Right, let me shout a few of you out then, boys. JG, Taylor, User, Jorge, or George, Will, Babs, Niall, Travis, Jonathan, Daniel, Lil, Lucas, Ben Burns, Footballs, Bobby. Sorry, I just had to take a break there because I thought that it was going to be 5-0. Kid Cuddy Nutsack, brilliant. Mick Flop, Lenny Parker, BKC, the ASAP 80, thank you for the follow. Lane, Chelsea FC, Theo, Steve, B, Dill, thank you for the follow. What's the score, please, mate? It's 4-0, my guy. 4-0. Ben Burns, thank you for the follow. Josh Azza, thank you for sharing. Right, Mount off, Ahmad on. Okay, what a comeback it's been from Mount. Oh, we've got we've finally bloody made an academy lad subbing on. Ethan Wheatley's on. Wow. Thank you for giving him 10 minutes when we're 4-0 down. Thank you. Because I know, because Hoyland's been so good. You've just had to just keep him on the pitch because he's been sublime. He's been fantastic. You know, there's no way we could have given Ethan Wheatley more minutes, could we? You know, give the fans something to cheer. No, we've given 10 minutes, to be fair, so I am looking forward to those 10 minutes, but instead we've had to watch a traffic cone up top, and again, it's not, I mean, I'm being harsh here, but it's not really his fault. He shouldn't be leading the line for Manchester United week in, week out. He should be rotated with a senior striker, but we didn't get one in the transfer market. Instead, we relied on Rashford to be up top, even though he's never been good up top, and now he's injured, and yeah. Thank you for the rose. Scotty, thank you for the follow. Where's Ahmad? He's on the pitch now. He's just been subbed on. Is Ethan Wheatley playing? Yeah, he is, yeah. 4-0 is a bit far off with 2-1. Yes, George. Indeed, you were a bit. Yeah. Aggie, thank you for the follow. The thing is, I don't think Onana even could have done anything about any of the goals. Like, let's have a look. It's some of the stats here. I don't know why I'm paining myself even more by even looking at the stats, but it's a bit of a joke. Let's have a look at the stats. What, their XG is only 1.13. That's quite funny. Surely not. To be fair, they have scored some bangers. We've won on the possession though, boys. 62%. Get in! 7 goal attempts. 2 shots on target all night. Very nice. Well done, boys. 2 shots on target all night. We are very good at football. Thoughts on Newcastle? I think you'll finish above United, that's for sure. Is it Ten Hag's fault? I mean, the players and manager need to bloody take a long, hard look at themselves, don't they? After at multiple points this season, not just tonight, at multiple points during the course of the season, it's just been embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Week in, week out, embarrassment at the minute. Right, here we go. We're going to cause a penalty here. Oh, no. I thought Mainoo was going to hack him down then, but let's just get... Oh my god, no way is it onside. What are we doing? That is mental. It's comical, man. You know that music, right? This second half, we all second half, we should have played that music as because we've literally been. It's been a comedy sketch. This second half, it's been absolutely pathetic. Do you reckon? Yeah, you'll beat us, mate. Jack, you'll beat us. No worries. Make it 5 Palace. Come on. Yeah. My goal said Onana was at fault for the 4th goal, mate. Thank you, Liverpool clad. Mate, I don't care that much, you know. At fault for the 4th goal, mate. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, when we're 3-0 down and they score a 4th goal in it's 78 minutes or whatever it is, am I really that bothered whether it's not a clear and obvious mistake from Onana? Am I going to microanalyze that goal and say, oh yeah, this player should have done this player? No, we're 3-0 down and it's just become 4-0 down to Palace. I'm not going to microanalyze who's at fault. We're absolutely dog shit. I think blanket across the board. We're dog shit. Keeper dog shit. Defense dog shit. Midfield dog shit. Attack dog shit. Manager dog shit. Everything dog shit. So I don't need to microanalyze every single goal. Yeah, who do you think was at fault here? It's 4-0 against Palace. Everything shit. Glad Casemiro's going. Casemiro, yeah. They're taking the piss. Yeah. They are taking the piss. You know, the amount I've seen Elise and Eze doing like Rabonas and like. To be fair, Elise took the piss out of Casemiro and Eriksen on that, and maybe Mainu on that first goal. That little heel to heel. It's like it's like it's FIFA. Casemiro was one of the idols growing up. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. His time at Manchester United, he had one good season last season, but this season doesn't put a dent on his career at all. You know, for what he's achieved, it doesn't. Every player gets past it. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's a yellow card from, I don't know, is that Edouard? Yeah. Him and Luka Modric, yeah. I mean, Modric is still puts in a decent shift when he comes on for Madrid. Mark ended his live. Yeah, I'm not surprised, mate. I was thinking about it. Not surprised. Not surprised at all. Don't blame him. What's the point? Like I say, I don't know if I'm going to do... I'll probably do the Arsenal game, but am I going to be doing the Newcastle, the Brighton game? I don't know. I don't know. Because what is the... It means nothing. We know that the only thing that the players are thinking about is that FA Cup final. We're not going to get a point. We're not getting a point until the end of the season. That's it. I mean, if you're a City fan and you're hoping, you're looking at that United game thinking, oh yeah, Arsenal go into Old Trafford, that's a potential banana skin for Arsenal. It's not. You should be more worried about them going to bloody Sheffield United, already relegated, or bloody Burnley, or wherever. Doesn't matter if they're going to Old Trafford. Doesn't matter what their record is at Old Trafford. Doesn't matter about anything. We are mentally checked out. We are on our holidays. That was almost for 5. Oh my God. Look at it. It's laughable. He's laughable. No, why is no... Amrabat passes it straight to him. And Casemiro, why does he slip on his arse all the time? But have you ever heard the word stand him up? Stand him up. You don't slip on your arse in the box. You don't just fall on your arse in the box. And just, mate, Casemiro slips on his arse so much. What is going on here? I've never known a player to slip on his arse so much than Casemiro. It's mental. Never known it. Like, if there's a 10% chance of winning the ball, either standing tackle or on the ground, it's literally like someone's playing FIFA and they're just spamming the X button, and all the players are sliding. That's what Casemiro is. He gets within 5 yards of the ball and he just slides, he just slips on his arse. I don't get it. Oh, go on, Ethan. Come on. Hello, we might actually... It's not 5-0, no. God. Man of the match, Elise. Edouard. Oh my God, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. My God. God. 6 minutes! Why do you have to punish us like that? 6 minutes additional time. Look at that. Rooted to the spot. Edouard. We're making Edouard curling bloody shots like he's David Beckham now. It's brilliant. Brilliant. Is either Ten Hag leaves because he absolutely no idea what is he doing, or should we prepare for relegation next season? If it gets to 5, I'll get a buzz cut. What are we now? We're -2 goal difference, are we? -3, sorry. Bit optimistic there. We might catch up with West Ham on -14 before the season's up. Genuinely, we might finish the season on -10 goal difference. Genuinely. With Arsenal to come, with Newcastle to come, with Brighton to come, I genuinely think we might finish the season on -10 goal difference. That is mental. When was the last time United ended up on minus goal difference. Mate, I've got no idea. Not in the bloody 21st century. $19.50, mate. That might be right. I don't know. Who's at fault for the goals, mate? Like I say, the whole team's shit. It's not about who's at fault. You know, the centre backs have been absolutely dog shit. You know, multiple people have given away the balls in like crazy areas. It's just dog shit. I mean, the market, it's the whole team. There's not one person that you can. Oh my god. There's not one person you can point to and think that that person was at fault for that goal, because there's multiple phases of play in which look at that. I mean, look, the guy was Edouard. He slips, right? The ball's played to him in the middle. Nobody's marking him, right? He's in the middle. We've got the defensive line, which there's nobody like. He's the furthest forward. Nobody closes him down. He has time to slip on his arse, get up, and still get a shot away. Nobody's closing down. My guy, the ball's played. He slips. He falls on his arse. He gets up and still is able to shoot, and no one closing him down. That is mental. That is mental, man. Who's winning, Usyk or Fury? I don't know. Probably Usyk, to be honest. Well, that's it. That's done. Brilliant. Fantastic. Well done, boys. Really good performance. Fantastic. Well done. Yeah. United. Okay. What a beautiful display of how United are out of their depth. Yeah. We're not a Premier League team by the bloody looks at the minute. Christ. It is so bad. So bad. Oh, God. Amrabat thinks he's Ramos when he's losing 4-0. Mate, Amrabat's just dog shit. I mean, who's good in this team, man? I don't know. Nobody. Right. And by the way, if you're a United fan and you're going to try and pin, say we were robbed again by that penalty decision that we didn't get in the first half, Christ, behave yourself. In fact, that's going to be my first video before the player ratings, before I'm not doing player ratings, before the match summary. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do because I've seen so many United fans say that we were robbed. And have bloody Goldbridge having a meltdown and stuff like that. Mental. Absolute joke. And like I said, I don't think... Right, let's have a look. Let me tell you where I'm going live and when I'm not. Because I'm not gonna go... What's the point? I'm not going to waste my time. What's the point? The players have only got one thing on their minds, and that's the FA Cup final. They don't give a shit about the Premier League. They don't care less. They couldn't care less. Right, the Arsenal match I'll watch. When's that? 4:30 on the 12th. So I imagine that's Sunday. Oh. Yeah, 4:30 Sunday, I'll watch that. United Newcastle, that's midweek, 15th. Wednesday, midweek, Probably won't watch that. Well, I will watch it. I'm not. I don't think I'm doing a watch along for that. Like, what's the point? Brighton, last game of the season. Well, last game of the season, I'll be watching. Depending on where the title race is. So I won't be watching United last game of the season. Let's be honest, because it is the most pointless game ever. And then obviously the FA Cup I'll be watching. It's absolutely we are banterific, aren't we? We are a joke. We are a joke. United on Sunday, yeah. I mean, United on Sunday, that's it. We're done. I don't even mind if Arsenal bloody beat us at this stage because we've got nothing. Look at Anthony trying to talking tactics. How about this? Yeah? You can literally shove both of these up your arse. You are absolutely shite. You are terrible. Who are you kidding? The game is done. We've seen you run about for 75 minutes of it. What are you doing about tactics like this? You've lost 4-0 to Crystal Palace and you're whispering, you know what? Uncover your mouth. Because whatever you've got to say, it's absolute bollocks. It's absolute bullshit because you've been walking around for 70 minutes and done nothing. There's nothing insightful that you could tell us that the cameras, you can't pick up. Nothing insightful. What? Right, I'm going to go. Right, I'll give you a shout out in the next 2 minutes. Do subscribe to me on YouTube as well. A link is in my TikTok bio. The watch along highlights are going to be posted on my YouTube, so do give me a subscribe on there. So click the link in my TikTok bio, head over to YouTube, give me a subscribe on there. Obviously, this is live streamed on YouTube as well, so straight after this, you can go to that and you can find the reactions to all the goals and all that jazz. So I appreciate you, boys. If you give me a follow, then I'll give you a shout out. I'll stay live for another couple of minutes or so. Give me a follow, I'll give you a shout out. Like John's just done there. Thank you, John, for the follow. Thank you, Callum, for the follow. Thank you, That's Darts Boy. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, Palace were great. Palace absolute dominators. Palace were great. Yeah, got to give them credit. FS44, thank you for the follow. Ollie, thank you for the follow. Kai, W Fish, Charlie, Scott, Craig, Ollie, Mucker Radford, Jack, Kyle, Hamilton, thank you. Yeah. I said next season we're going to be good if we don't get rid of people. I don't know about that. I think we need to get rid of a lot. EastEnders, thank you for the follow. Craig, thank you for the follow. Horrible game. Good watch along. Thank you, Ronnie. Appreciate you, buddy. Bye, mate. Right. See you all in a bit, fellas. Like I say, I will be live for the Arsenal game next on Sunday. But, I think that might literally be my sanity gone after that game, and I need to recharge for the FA Cup final because yeah, I don't know what I'm doing at the moment. Like, what is this? I'm as perplexed as Ten Hag at the minute. I don't know what's going on. Ten Hag doesn't look like what he doesn't know what's going on. I can do something about it though. I can just hopefully turn it off and just try and get on with my day. Ten Hag at least has to bloody think about the next game. Thankfully, I don't have to do that, and then it just crops up on me. But, yeah, I appreciate you for watching. Thank you, boys, and I will see you next time. Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye.